Epic Universe is opening up at Universal Orlando Resort in the first half of 2025. And because of a similar attraction in Osaka, Japan, we finally get a good glimpse at what the Minecart Madness roller coaster is going to look like. Let's go through the preview here together on that park place. There it is.
Oh my gosh. I love seeing this because I drive by the Epic Universe site like at least twice a week. And when I turn that corner and I see like the Donkey Kong temple, like the top there sticking out, I'm like, I get so excited looking at that. I'm just like, can this thing open like now?
I always love driving. I always love driving down the road behind the convention center because you can look out over that big field. You see this temple. You see Frankenstein's castle. I mean, and you see the Helios, and just it looks absolutely stunning.
I can't wait to see it one of these days. By the way, I notice here they have the balloons, which I haven't seen the balloons in Donkey Kong for quite some time. That was that used to be the one up.
Yeah.
Yep. Inside, you'll find the ride for Donkey Kong Country. When you think of Donkey Kong, you might think about hurtling through dark tunnels in minecarts. Hop into the minecart for a wild ride across the jungle. Okay, let's head in.
Oh boy.
And of course, the concrete work. That's much better than what Disney's doing over there in Adventureland. For now, let's follow these footprints. Mystic drum beats. Got to look out for those. Interesting. I don't know what that does, but you have some kind of touch point there. Golden water fountain. We're a bit further in. Okay. Mural here. The banana seems really important to them. I wonder if it's a special banana. All right. So this is so cool.
The last time Disney did anything even close to this was when the Indy ride opened in LA.
Yeah.
And we had the Eyes of Mara and this whole code with all the invented hieroglyphics that if you turn sideways you can read.
It'll be 30 years old next year. 30 years old.
Karen, I love this joke. Is that the restroom?
That's funny.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is if you eat too many bananas.
Oh, Lou, I love you. So the thing that I see here is two Pikmin right here on the underside of this barrel, which he stops and he looks at the Pikmin. Obviously, this is a big hammer right here, like the one Mario picks up. We've got some ladders. The thing that I didn't notice the first time through was there's Pikmin ghosts over here on the other side of the barrel from being squashed.
Fantastic.
Beware of hitchhiking Pikmin ghosts.
It looks kind of familiar. I hear some voices. they spoil it all right there.
Yeah, what the heck? What the heck, Universal?
Yeah. Yep. So here's a
look at that
animatronic. It's so cool.
So cool.
That's a great animatronic.
And it works, unlike Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah. This appears to be out in an open spot where you can... They're in the most replayed section.
Yeah, let's see the pre-show. It's like E.T.'s mentor.
Botanicus?
Botanicus, that was it.
Botanicus.
Yep. I used to call him Britannicus until I was corrected. No, he's not an encyclopedia.
Someone said to you, you think you have an encyclopedic knowledge, but you don't.
By the way, my kids loved E.T. when they got to go on it the last time we went to Universal. I was thinking they were going to be making fun of it or thinking it's weird. No, every last one of them wanted to ride it again.
E.T.'s awesome.
Yep. It sounds like the mural, the banana from the mural is the golden banana. The Tiki Tak tribe has invaded the temple.
That
So
was one thing that people were not happy about, was that it was the Tiki Tak tribe was the villains of the ride, and not the what do you call them, the alligators.
the frozen. Oh, yeah, I can see that. King K. Rule and
I'm trying to remember what their name was though.
Kremlings.
Kremlings, that was it.
Yeah.
Gremlings?
Yes.
Oh yeah, now I kind of see why they're not using them.
Yeah. Yeah. King K. Rule and the Kremlings. That was the villain of Donkey Kong Country. Instead, they go with Donkey Kong Country Returns, and not the Donkey Kong. What is it? Frozen. If Spencer's still watching, he'll help me out. Frozen Empire, Frozen something. I have 2 copies of it, and I can't think of the name of the game. Anyways, the latest DK entry. But they didn't go with that. They went with the Tiki Tak tribe for some reason. Probably the drums. Tropical Freeze. Thank you, Nolan Thunder. Right there. Tropical Freeze from Nolan and Spencer. See,
I thought you were calling Spencer Nolan. I was like, oh, you do that too? Because for some reason I have a weird thing with their names where I call Nolan Spencer and Spencer Nolan all the time.
Yep.
Well, they are kind of like Statler and Waldorf, so
like they're bolted to the seats. Loading station for the minecart ride. From here, we'll embark on a journey to protect the golden banana from Tiki Tong.
Over there, they got Donkey Kong, but we're Donkey Gone. Oh!
So, looking at this, is this a single bar? Well, I guess they don't really go into
If
the
we
restraints.
pause it right there, that's Dixie right there.
Dixie from Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, and of course, number 3.
We don't talk about number 3, Jonas.
We talk about it all we want, but Diddy's Conquest is probably the best of the original 3 Donkey Kong Country games.
The 3 games, 1 had Donkey Kong in it.
So we're inside the DK barrel. This is kind of a joke about Mario Kart, in my opinion. Giant barrel cannon. There's the waterfall on the right. Oh, but they're not going to show any more of the ride. So Vash, why don't you take it away?
Absolutely,
Look at that.
100%. I don't want to play
You
the
can have
whole
this
thing
on
because
there.
it's might be spoiler territory, but you can kind of see the jumping the rails technology that they're implementing right here. Really, really
So
cool. This is by Amusement Insider who created this, and they got pretty much the whole layout here, which is really awesome.
So
That's
this is secure enough that the track is actually on the side, and you are sitting on a boom that has the ride vehicle on it. So very.
Is that like the Kuka arm?
No, it's not the
That's on
same.
the Harry
No.
Potter?
It's not articulated in the same way that the Kuka arm is.
Okay.
So I don't. If it is, it's just left and right as opposed to up and down in front of you. So I think this is a much more the stable. Just the track is here, and
it's a bigger
is
trick
off of it.
because it has to work for the passenger and for anyone observing from the outside.
Yes.
which means it's on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Of course.
This level, Minecart Carnage, like this is where my childhood anxiety came from. So being able to live it now in in reality, this is gonna
show me where the minecart hurts you.
right around the end when you think you're done with the level and then the crocodile flies at you.
The
wonderful.
the issue that they were having with this for a long time was that they had multiple carts on the track at once, and the block zones that you'd have to normally develop. Usually, you're looking at a train of cars, but now you're looking at individual cars, and for capacity reasons, you need multiple
As many
of them on the
block
tracks.
zones as you can, and yet
Yeah.
exactly.
They were able to overcome those issues, thankfully for Japan. That's why it's been a little bit delayed, but apparently they will be implementing whatever fixes that Japan received for Epic Day 1, which is really cool.
That's so cool.
Ernest Cruz.
Wait, you mean they can fix it in one park and have it work in the next one?
What?
Golly, what an
Ooh.
innovation!
Yeah,
Crazy.
believe it or not, the departments talk to each other.
Emmanuel Mendoza. Mine was the Ninja Turtles, the water level. Yes, I'm assuming
that's just cruel because it was impossible.
No, are you kidding? You just have to be patient. Be patient, Michelangelo.
Like I said, Jonas, impossible.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see what else Miyamoto-san has for us here. I hope you'll get the experience of jumping between the rails and the speed of this ride. I even recommend it for people who aren't particularly fond of roller coasters, which to me says family coaster here. They're not trying to strap you in like Hagrid's motorbike adventure or Velocicoaster.
As opposed to little kids who love the Muppets, who are going to want to get the former Aerosmith rock and roller coaster. Oh yeah, sure. Ooh. I don't want to go, Daddy, but it's the Muppets. I don't care.
Exactly. We were having a little debate about whether or not Rock and Roller Coaster goes upside down because it's been a little while since I rode it.
So it does.
I put 3 or 4 my sunglasses in my
several inversions.
Yeah, I put my sunglasses in my left breast pocket, and thankfully I had the presence of mind to think of them when we went into the inversion, and my glasses were out of my pocket when I miraculously caught them. So
nice.
Wow. It's a theme park ride. It's a skill game. It's 2 in 1.
Exactly. So what did you think? Well, that's what we're here to tell you. Donkey Kong made his debut over 40 years ago. First arcade game I created. What was it called, though? Anyways, since then, he's continued to evolve with each new system. Not really, but okay. Initially started out as 2D pixels. Oh, I see. 2D to 3D. All by pre-rendered visuals on the SNES. Oh, so now he admits that all that CGI on the Super Nintendo was baked in. Ah, they admit the lie. Then on Nintendo 64, evolving into 3D. Now, thanks to the incredible talent at Universal Creative, the world of Donkey Kong has come to life in the real world. And it can be experienced firsthand. And now they're handing it over to the guy who speaks English over there, the CEO of Universal Japan. Before we get to him, anybody have any comments you want to throw in?
Well, it's interesting. They didn't show us inside the restaurant, did they?
Is there a restaurant, or is it just?
Oh yeah,
there's a restaurant in here.
The mushroom something, I forget what it's called. But
that one in the.
Oh, in the other side. You're right. It isn't out here. It's in the main.
But there is an eatery, which is where they get the food from, in here.
Right, the hot dog with avocado.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway,
the roller coaster looks like it's on the level with Slinky Dog, but much better. Like I'll never understand the wait times for Slinky Dog because every time I've been on, I'm like, it's an okay coaster, it's fun, but there's nothing really great about Slinky Dog to me that stands out. However, when I look at this and I compare it to about that same level of coaster for families, this looks like it's amazing and very rewritable. Like you'll want to go on this time and time again.
Well, and the other thing, of course, is this is single cars as opposed to a train.
Yeah,
right. So you never have to worry. You don't have to worry about where you're sitting in the train. You have to worry about if you're in the back, if you're in the front.
How many are there? Do we know, Vash? How many individual cars?
I thought there were like 18, something like that. I mean, there's a decent amount as far as how many simultaneously will actually be on the track. That's an interesting idea. I thought Wizard also had the hourly capacity for this, but let me go ahead and try to look that up.
Well, Nolan Thunder here asks, I wonder if Reggie will attend day one. I hope that Reggie Fils-Aimé is there. I hope his body is ready, if we're making the appropriate joke there for Reggie Fils-Aimé. And also gifted 5 That Park Place memberships. Thank you very much, Nolan. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind of you. And right here, I think your video said 10 car capacity on the track. I don't know if they were saying 10 cars or 10 people, but that would be an uneven number of people per car.
It could be 10 running and how many in the load area and unload area, so anyway. However many it is, I want to be in that number And the carts go marching in.
We're about to lose Ron Bradley
Oh.
here. Ron, get
He was
anything
just
you
in
want
my
to say
pocket a
about
minute
all this?
ago. You sure you lost him? Oh.
He's right next to my keys.
No, just because I have to get up so early in the morning. But thank you guys for letting me be in this.
He's been
I'm
abducted
so
by
excited.
dreadlocked Polynesians, I think.
Let's hope not, because I don't want that to be my ending for Moana. That's a whole nother story. But thanks so much, guys, for letting me be here. And I will see you probably tomorrow at some point.
Yes, sir. I think so, because Pro is streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Oh, is he?
Yep. A special show before Thanksgiving, and the Pro show will also be doing a special episode at noon on Thursday. So thank you very much for being here, Ron. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite, and I will see you soon. Ciao. Good night.
Later, Ron.
Ron, best to the fan.
Thank you, Ron.
Yep. And Jay, for $5, I still have my code card from Indy, complete with AT&T sponsor.
Yeah, I've got about 20 of those in various corners. Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off here, Vash, but there you go. 1,028 people per hour.
So yeah, 10 might be most accurate. I thought they were building 18 total, but 10 on the actual track at one time. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, 1,028 is not the highest capacity out there, so might be a little bit of a wait. Not gonna lie.
Well,
and have a crumble sometimes.
I mean, between Minecart Madness and the Mario Kart Bowser's Tour, whatever the name is,
and all the games you play with your band and your conga band. And all the rest of that. There's a lot to do.
Yeah, there's also a Yoshi in there.
There's a lot of avocado hot dogs to eat.
I love it.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.